Hello, welcome back. So in this video, we will try to understand the user-defined function and the inbuilt function. So we may use this type of statement like ABS. So when you write ABS, there's some processing is happening. We don't know what is program is written behind that, but if something is happening and we are getting the absolute value out of that. Okay, so this is basically called as an inbuilt function. Somebody else written the program for that, and we are using that. Like the bin is an inbuilt function. So when you pass a 34 as a decimal, some programming is happening behind that. Okay, and somebody has written some program to convert your decimal number into binary. So let me show you how basically the person who has written the bin function may use this. So they have written a keyword as def, then a bin is been written, bin, then a single parameter will be passed into that, colon, and some program is written. I'm not sure what is the program, so I'm just typing the random value. Then either you can return the answer or you can print the answer on the same place. So I'm just returning the answer. Okay, whatever answer is coming, I'm just returning. So when a user use a bin, this type of function will be called, and this value will be converted into the binary and it will be returned. So we are getting the answer as a binary number. Great. So somebody else has written this function for us. So this is called inbuilt function. Now you also can define your own functions and use that. Now why to write your own functions? Suppose you want to do some process again and again in the programming. So on that time, the user defined functions are very much useful. Okay. So these are all the function which I'm going to show you, which are the inbuilt function like boolean, true, false, complex condition. You can check out, everything is covered before that also, but you can check out some of the inbuilt function which are there, like float, hex are the inbuilt function created by the Python community. Now we will try to create our own function. This tutorial is not going to focus on inbuilt function because we have already in the position to use a lot of inbuilt function like length, list, max, mean. These are all inbuilt function which has been written by someone else. But now as a programmer, I want to write my own user defined function. I want to write my own function. Okay. So let's start with very simple one. So I'm writing my own function called as a my. And inside my, I have written only 4 print statement. So whenever I call my, like here we are using str or pow, I named my function as basically my. So when I call my, the 4 print statement will be executed. So this is a function. This is a function which I have written. Wait. Now suppose if you call the function before defining it, it is going to shoot an error to you. So you're not allowed to do that. So first we need to actually define the function, and then you may call the function like this. So you may call the function. Okay. So after defining only, you may call the function. See, I'm now defining one more function. Now this is a condition function. You can see. So the two value will be passed. Okay. 10 and 15. If the value x is greater than y, the y will be returned. So this function is basically returning the biggest value. And if the y is greater than x, that is a second condition, the y will be returned. You can see the 15 is returned over here. Now suppose if I write 100 over here, the 100 will be returned. Okay, great. Now again the next one is I'm going to return the value which is the addition of that. But you can see if I return something and after returning, if I writing a print statement, that will not be printed. After return, anything written in the function will not be considered. After return, if you add this line, it will not be considered. Okay. So next coming to this, you can put a message also for people who are going to use your function. So what is the meaning of that? So this is basically to tell what your function is actually doing. Like this function is basically taking hi and adding an exclamation mark and returning the answer. So this is a way of commenting inside the function. If you go to these functions, it might show the message to you. So you can see the person who has actually written a function, they have given some condition like this. Okay. So you can add your own, comment over here. Okay. Now this is also an interesting way of writing the function. So the value has been defined previously. You can take a value from user also. So you can take a value from user or predefined value. Okay. So now this operation basically I'm going to rename. My multiply is basically the function. I'm going to rename to operation. So now the operation and multiply is same. So I'm going to do a operation on A and B. What is A and B? 4 and 12. Okay, and the operation is basically the multiply function. So when 4 and 12 will be passed over here, it is going to return x multiplied by y. So 48 will be printed now. Great. So I hope this part is very much clear to you. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.